Well, here we are, once again, running around out here on Primal Eden, looking for dinosaurs, and I had been hoping to start this video by saying that we got the rare battle-worn T-Rex, but unfortunately that is not the case. Unfortunately, despite 25 hours over the last week, that is not something I was able to accomplish, so that's going to be goal number one, as there's a T-Rex staring us down right now. One thing that we've not really done much in the videos is kind of hide in these things, but they work really well to just kind of manage to hide from the T-Rex, and I think 2 shots like that is going to take him down. So 2 quick hard shots does actually take down the T-Rex with, I think, both the compound bow and the crossbow, and that's a really good way of gaining XP. And as we're running around looking for the rare one, because like I said, that's going to be the main priority still, because again, to reiterate, you have to get that one in order to get the item that'll spawn the Primal Queen Rex, and that's like, I guess, the ultimate trophy in this game. But I'd like to continue getting better at actually taking down the T-Rex, especially when we're not hidden, because that's the biggest time waste. When they manage to kill us and we're running back to pick up our equipment instead of looking for the rares, that's what kills us. So I want to keep getting better at that as we go along. And I kind of got distracted there by the T-Rex and didn't stop for the equipment here. And there's actually yet another 700 and a bit more ammo here. I've been stocking up this entire time, basically running the same route over and over. So we have 30 rounds of 50 cal ammo, and 98 rounds now of 700 ammo, so we really just need to find that rare Rex and get to spawn the Primal Queen. I think we're set as far as ammo goes, but I'll show you the route that I've been taking because it seems to be some of the best T-Rex territory, and consistently I'm able to see a bunch of them as I run this, and basically it's just going along a path going through each of these little icons, because all those are kind of like high tier loot spawn areas. So in the process of looking for T-Rexes and spending time in the areas where they tend to be, we're also kind of getting good equipment. Well, it wouldn't be a Primal video if we weren't dealing with a quest at some point. That's actually the only other rare that we don't have. We have every rare and uncommon for the other, I guess, 3 dinosaur species in the game. We don't have a rare quest and we don't have a rare T-Rex, so I'd like to get both before we're done actually playing through the game, but definitely at this point to kind of progress to the next step, we need that T-Rex. One of the things that I mentioned at the end of the last video actually was trying to use the crossbow a bit more on the trikes, just to kind of save on the compound arrows, and because crossbow bolts are something you can actually buy at the drop pod, we have a ton of them, and this is kind of a decent sized trike. So one thing that I've definitely learned is don't shoot them while crouched, because if we don't make this drop shot, he's going to immediately charge us, and you pretty much just have to immediately start loading the crossbows. So instead of being stuck there in the crouch position, we can pretty well dodge it and hopefully get another shot off. What often happens is that they end up just turning and fleeing like that. That second shot in there is going to bring them down quicker, so I have to turn around. And the unfortunate thing is, we're getting kind of closer to the evening now, and I've noticed that's what causes the binoculars to glitch out. I don't think it's going to happen just yet, but we start getting like all kinds of shapes and lines that start appearing on the binoculars, so that's why we started at 5. But I'd say we're probably going to get it again, because despite the time that we spent out here, we've not really had much luck with the spawns, so maybe night will be better to us. Well, this wasn't really a part of the plan. That's our trike down there. He's still alive, but of course, this guy is a more immediate threat, so I said I wanted to get better at the kind of open area encounters. This is one where we could either crawl around for forever or just basically face it. I'm still trying to save ammo. I don't know what we're going to need for that Primal Queen, so we're going to continue to use the bow, and my biggest issue with these has been trying to get like an initial hard shot. Unless he'll stop while he's kind of quartering to us, I'm just not sure where to aim. Maybe like that. Somewhere in that area, and then we just need to be able to kind of back away, and then hopefully get another one in there. That's what I've struggled with, is getting 2 hard shots lined up. Man, I really thought that was it though. I am quite impressed. I really thought we had that. There we go. Okay. That wasn't bad, but we've really lucked out with the amount of time he spent charging us. So what do we get? 2 hard shots. I mean, 5 arrows isn't bad, but that wasn't ideal at all. So we do have our binoculars starting to freak out a little bit. So they're not going to be much use to us over the course of the next kind of hour-ish, but we still need to take this guy out. I don't know for sure actually when they're wounded if they'll just kind of charge without being shot first. So I'd like him to stop, although for some reason a lot of my drop shots on them have been while they're moving. So maybe that's what we ought to do. Or, guess he's just going to stop there. And I'm pretty sure that's going to take him down good and quickly. He's not even trying to charge us, but 2 shots hit him and then another lung hit. That should get him. At least it's kind of taking us over towards the next kind of loot area I want to stop at. Admittedly, this has not been my best work. This is the same trike. You can see the crossbow tracer in his shoulder. And finally, we actually brought it down. It's not actually that difficult to bring them down with 1 bolt, and I think that took 4. So, like I said, not the best. At least we got him, but yeah, we definitely could have done a little better with that. I guess that last shot was a heart shot, and I believe the first was a lung, but generally you need 2 lung hits or obviously the heart shot to take him down, it seems. I knew there had to be a pretty good sized Triceratops around here. That is an alpha male, and I still don't have the achievement for, like, I think it's like heavyweight or something, Triceratops. You need a 1225. I've had a 1224 and 1223 alpha, but considering how well it went last time, I guess we're going to try the crossbow again. Hopefully this time we can do a little bit better. I'd like to get like a standing still broadside shot, but we'll sort of see what he offers. I mean, it couldn't get a whole lot better, especially with him turning right at us. The quets might be a problem, but we'll deal with that in a minute. We should have enough health to be fine for a moment. I really want that shot right there. So, we gotta reload. That's the first time I've actually dropped one of the alphas, so that's kind of cool. And then, that's gonna hurt us again, but real quick, before it swoops down. Oh, we still have the collar equipped. I was gonna say real quick we'll heal. Real quick we'll get the thing to heal. And where did it get to? Hit it that time. As long as we don't get too low on health, it's not a big deal with these. Because what they do is they kind of chip you down, and then eventually when you get really low health, they'll basically pick you up and carry you off. But that's what that kind of animation is doing is. That'll take care of that. Fingers crossed this is going to go over 1225. And of course we shot him at night, so the trophy shot won't be amazing. Score is 1238 actually. That's a big one, alright. Finally got that achievement. Glad to run into that track and kind of start looking around for one. Because I was getting ready to go up to the next area for loot, but yeah, we'll try to get something decent with this. I find it quite difficult to actually get a good trophy shot of these guys. I think this is about as good as we're going to do. I mentioned at the beginning one of the biggest time wastes is actually getting killed by a T-Rex. Apparently the second one is trying to trophy shot a trike, because that was awful. But this one just decided to walk right in, and I kind of figured it would charge anyway. I'd like to get it brought down. I'm not even sure if we made a lung shot as we're running around. We'll kind of look. We did. So I bet it's going to run off on us. And I really don't want to go and track another one, but I mean, that got stuck right in the tree. We'll go ahead and grab our reward from the alpha. Get a little bit of 5.56 ammo and another axe. And I mean, I guess we'll go ahead and track that down. It's probably not going to die, but it could lead us to another T-Rex, so might as well. Bit of a random thing, by the way, but I think we forgot to claim that quest back there, so once we shoot this, ideally we just drop it here, but I kind of doubt that's going to happen. They look like a decent shot, so it's going to bring it down. We might as well give it time to go and expire. We'll go and try to find our quets, and then we'll get back on the T-Rex hunt. We kind of got sidetracked. Actually, I just heard it go down, so maybe we'll claim it first then. But I'm not even sure how much I explained with that alpha trike, because there was too much going on with the quet swooping down at us and everything. That is the rare Triceratops, and it's like the battle-worn one, and I think that's our 4th one now. But yet we can't seem to find one rare T-Rex, and I also don't know if I mentioned that I had picked up basically a max weight estimate track, and that's how I pretty much figured there was one in the area. So I wanted to sort of explain my thought process, because I feel like it was sort of all over the place. But anyway, bonus Triceratops from our trophy shot. Well, that is not really a good sign. Binoculars are still freaking out, but I'm pretty sure that T-Rex is onto us, so we're going to have to go ahead and try this again. I like that it's approaching directly. If it would just stop like that and hopefully stay there, I think we could get a hard shot. I don't know the range. Hopefully. That looked about right. And now we got to kind of play this game again, where we try to pick the right spot to not get too far away, but then also not stay so close that it is easy for it to get us. Right in there is the heart. So I gotta think that first shot was a heart shot. That went way better. We had 2 heart, 1 neck. I guess not neck bone, but then 1 left lung. I'm guessing that middle shot was the left lung. It almost had to be, because we were off to the side. But yeah, I mean, like I said, that went better. I did actually restart, by the way, just because we had seemingly terrible T-Rex spawns, and not too far in we got another one. I kind of think we ended up in a similar scenario to before, where we might just have to deal with the T-Rex whether we like it or not. We're almost to the end of the area that I wanted to go through. I mean, I'm curious to see, will this rock actually save us? This could be a really poor decision or a really good one. It just depends. I think it's actually going to save us, because I'm pretty sure he actually couldn't get to us, and they'll stand still longer when that's the case, and it's easier to get those quick heart shots in there, so that worked fine. It's just that, obviously, you can't choose where you encounter the T-Rex, and a lot of times, either the rocks or the buildings or whatever it is just aren't available as options. But at least we managed to get that one with just the 2 arrows again. And unfortunately now, having been through that last area that I wanted to get to for loot and just picking up a couple of smaller things, we've kind of gone through all the places I wanted to be. Pretty much 3 hours out here, and probably some of the worst T-Rex spawns I've seen. Just nothing very big, not even an uncommon male, which I've seen a bunch and kind of just passed up because, I mean, generally I do avoid them, but I feel like we definitely made some progress at getting better at taking them out. And the alpha male battle-worn Triceratops, that 1238 score, I think they max at 1250. That was a really cool kill, and I'm glad to get that achievement anyway. That's a kind of decent-sized male T-Rex track, but we definitely need a huge female track, and unfortunately, just no sign or anything like that, so I guess it's going to be pretty much the same this coming week as it was last week. I'm going to spend as much time running around out here in my free time as I can, and hopefully get that battle-worn female for next time. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then.